Rise, honestly, too, because as he's standing at his range for his E, he's actually straight on your Q sweet spot as well. We saw Bin fail on the Aatrox. Comes Lightning, Shanks uses that summoner spell. Great use of that W from Cream to make sure he was out of vision. Goes invisible. Teleports into the play now towards this bottom Scuttle Crab. Cream comes back out. He's basically just going back towards mid lanes. Both mid laners doing this. Jungler, hang on, Cream, you got to be a little bit careful there. Had that flash last time, has the W now. We'll be safe. Cream having to use that against the Rise. Of course, it means you can't point. Great warding patterns from AL around this bot side to keep Kanavi out of the game. Crisp gets knocked up. JackeyLove escapes this time. There's a flash from Crisp. Does he have to use it? Potentially. The arrow goes forwards, and the last auto is not enough. JackeyLove has lethal tempo. Does he trade 1-for-1? He's trying. He doesn't get the vision, and he goes down for first blood. Legend. Grub started up first. Level 6 up by Shanks, so watch out for that first realm warp. But again, Crisp only level 3. That's a problem for him. Not tanky at all. Hits level 4 off of, I suppose, the Grub going down nearby. Shanks potentially looking for something. Flandre has level 6, has Flash as well. Flash Barrel combo available for the Gragas. Are we spoiling for a fight? One Grub left. Flandre gets Crisp, and he has no Flash. The stakes have never been higher as the cow is knocked up, and the fight continues. Flandre has done his part. The Rumble comes forward, and JackeyLove, oh JackeyLove, you have a cleanse, but not much else. Anyone's Legend have steamrolled through this early game. 7 minutes in, and AL have themselves a 2,000 gold advantage, along as well as stopping the 3 Grubs stand. Level 6 coming through from 369, and there is no flash on the Varus. Is it enough? They're going to try and slow them down with a hail of arrows. An arrow comes through again, and Tarzan is now at the plate. 369 saw the angle. Barrier was used. Dragon goes down to the side of Anyone's Legend now. Wasn't even Hope's fault either. I think he had a good game on that Jhin. Jhin has been very powerful here in the LPL too. Tarzan going down towards the bot side. Unspotted. Kyle doing some forward scouting. Cream coming down as well. Kanavi spotted on vision, and I think AL know that the play is on. They're currently outnumbered. What are the summoners? They don't have anything on the bot lane. Tarzan doesn't have it either. This could be a big problem, but can they turn it back? They get one already. The power of the Varus is absolutely absurd as Kanavi tries to turn things back. Cream will help him finish that one off, but how much damage have they got before the next cooldowns come through? The Varus goes down, and Kanavi has popped off. Gragas comes down for a teleport, but I think Top Esports have got what they came for. What did that end up being? 3 for 2. Top Esports would love not to give this one over and slow the game down. However, they can't afford to lose another fight now. I think if you lose another fight now, the game just falls apart. Top Esports really need to get some resources, though, over towards JackeyLove. Teleport to top lane. It'll take a while for him to really come online now compared to where he should be. Chris does have ult, doesn't need to use it. Headbutt away, but the ult comes through, and it's a trade. Ult for ult. Varus uses his. Lower cooldown than the Alistar, though. Does mean you don't have it for next big play. Cream, good wave play down here. There's a chance you can make a big play. Do you have a cancel? No, you don't. Counter-Strike wasn't charged up early enough, so it is ult for ults in bot lane as well. With the Malignants, way shorter cooldown, though. JackeyLove needs to be a little bit careful here. A WR could kill. So close. 60 HP. JackeyLove makes it out alive. Hope flexing the muscles again. Kanavi does have ult. Does he have Counter-Strike? He does. How much is that value going to get, though? He needs to leave strike away, and he does. Kyle, not able to catch up. Ignite was dropped. AL using a lot of ults for not that much on the bot side of the map. Does it lead to anything, though? Herald's available since 2020. Are you kidding me? 5 years since JackeyLove has won his title. Hope won his in 22 summer. This man on your screen, Shanks, is versus Cream. Neither of these players have a title. They're newer players than many of the old gods in mid lane. You expect someone like Xiaohu, Knight, Scout, many of the all-time greats to be in these finals, but they're not. Herald started up, teleport coming in from the Gragas, and one coming from the Rise. What happens? The Herald's gone down. Is that a bit of a ballsy teleport? There's an ult back up for the Alistar. Flandre comes in. The cow's half HP. Here comes the fight. Gragas is knocking the team apart, but 369 is living. The Sunder Sky gives him so much healing, and the Varus is down. The damage goes with it, and JackeyLove jumps forward. Who cares about lane leads when you have the ultimate? Top Esports spring into life, get the Herald, and get the kills. Anyone's Legend, once again, cannot see things out in the first big fights of the game. Herald will go under turret now in the mid lane. With these timers being so long, they'll use it to potentially take down this mid lane turret. What a huge play from Top Esports to come back into this game. That Varus should have controlled everything the fight. I think they can. Jackalov can come back in with ults, at least. Yep, you can see that Flandre very nearly gets an important kill combo here. Gets almost a Panunu there. Cream off to the side, though. Flandre uses his belly bot forwards. Cream, so important to this play. So important. How much can he do? He can W over the wall. Jackalov is back into the play. 369 has ult 2. Here comes Jackalov, starting to rain down some autos off the side. Chris uses his ult early. Jackalov is caught, and he has no summoners. The arrow comes through. Is it enough? Yes, it is! But there are kills being traded back. Konami into the play. Cream getting so much damage. Chris gonna die on the other side. The ult comes back up, and I think Anyone's Legend have won the fight this time. Hope is alive, and Top Esports will not repeat the mistakes of that last fight. 369 starting to go forwards. How much Divine Sunder healing can they get? It is quite a lot. Konami cannot deal enough damage, though, against the combined carries, and Anyone's Legend walk away with the dragon. Well, not the... no, they don't walk away with the dragon, but they walk away with everything else. Oh, Top Esports. Get yourself some gold. Recoup some of the losses that you've had so far. You don't want to be just walking into AL with this. Baron will spawn, and there will be a chance of a Attica. Hang on, Chris. You need to be able to survive through this. You are meant to not be fighting. Jackalov has cleanse, and he has flash. He ults out. Tarzan starts to get low, but is it going to be enough? 369 gets absolutely blasted. Cream's coming through, but the GAs are already there from Anyone's Legend. Jackalov fires a W off into the horizon somehow. Chris starting to damage down. Can they kill the Rise? No, they can't. Top Esports, your job was to ignore the fight. They go in anyway, and they don't even get themselves a real return. They get a hope, but it's with a free GA. All of them go down. It's technically a clean ace as Top Esports stick around for the play. Jackalov and Chris, what were you doing? Flandre, 25% damage. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, that is. Okay, here we come. Hope has no summoners. Ult comes through. Teleport not invested for 369. Just walks his way into that angle, interestingly enough. Hope uses his ult. Teleport's now coming through from Gragas. That might be a bit deep. What's happening? 369 does have his ult. What's the play? Flandre gets out, and Crisp is the one that's suddenly getting punted around the place. Jackalov caught again. Jackalov is down once more. Flandre has flash to go for the belly bot, and Shanks is starting to rail through the machine guns of those overloads. Top Esports, another fight they were not ready to take. Flandre taken down quite low, but not low enough. Kanavi might be able to force a play, but he can't quite again. Realm Warp continues things once more. And Top Esports, they have just been put to the sword this game. Hope initially was the one getting caught out. Used a Ghost Blade, used an ult, saw himself to safety. And Flandre, what a magnificent game of Gragas this guy has had. Fighting again in the mid lane. Cream needs to be careful. Kyle has a combo, and he knocks up the Aurora. This pounds out of it. Flandre flashes forward. Is it enough? Cream gets out with the Pretty Walls, and he'll escape the Bunny Rabbit. Hop skips and jumps to safety. Top Esports somehow find a way to escape with their mid laner. Cream, important survival there. If he goes down, I think it's a very easy pounce onto the objective of Baron for Anyone's Legend, because he has that Malignance from Flandre's Jackalov. Gets the knocker back onto him. This Kai'Sa has been an open wound for Top Esports. We knew from the off, hey, maybe they should lane swap. It's not looking too good for the Kai'Sa into that Varus lane. They fell for it anyway. Fight coming through. Chris doesn't have an ultimate. We had it up in 5 seconds, and it's another ill-chosen fight for Top Esports. Kanavi ignited, barreled down. Tarzan starts to smash through the backline. Cream does not have enough damage for this, and 369 had already teleported from what it looks like into the mid lane. Anyone's Legend get themselves the fight they were looking for, and they'll go straight onto the Baron. .369 not able to make the difference. Remember, folks, the choice to not lane swap was meant to benefit the Aatrox. There was one fight where it looked good. LPL Aatrox, though, has not succeeded. Really has not looked powerful. And Anyone's Legend playing very, very well around this Gragas. I didn't think this composition was easy to play. I mean, the bot lane laning phase, sure, that's a win condition, and we've definitely seen that in this game. But the Gragas disrupting the first phase of the fight, getting the Rise ult to disrupt the second phase has been oh so important for Anyone's Legend. And I think at this point they probably will just snowball through with this Baron buff. The fights are not happening in a good enough time for him to start the fight with a good play. Crisp has been caught out. Kyle goes straight onto Kanavi, and this Jax has been absolutely butchered. Once again, Hope showcasing how powerful this snowball of the Varus can be and why it's such a meta pick. Tower's going to go down in the mid lane, and I think with that death, That's going to break the base. That should break the base. The engage now from top Esports very, very difficult. The spell shields onto Hope makes it hard to burst him out immediately. 369 pops the ult just for the move speed. As Flandre pushes in that bot side. Flandre, God, when was the last time that he won a title? 2021 with EDG. Cask onto 369 just to annoy him a little bit more. Has that low cooldown. Tarzan jumps forward. Flandre. Gonna power poke out Kareem again. Should be a double inhibit to take by the time that Kanavi comes back up. AL, a much better game from them. But why the heck did Top Esports give them that bot lane CB2? Why did that happen? Top Esports gonna get hit by another arrow. Crisp has to ult away from the Varus arrow. Cleanse out of that CC. A turret goes down on the Nexus. Kanavi jumps forward. Kyle stopping him from getting clean engages all the time. Tarzan is just 1v1 in the Aatrox. Jesus. Goes in. Kanavi trying to stack up his passive. Redemption comes down, and it is not Redemption for Top Esports' early game. Instead, it's Redemption for Anyone's Legend for their game one. Kyle goes in, gets a combo, and that will be it. 31 minutes, an AL strike back. Triple kill for Hope. Incredible Varus game for the AD carry of Anyone's Legend.